the Doom Mutant raids. I think a lot of this has to do with strategy and not as much power level. Obviously, that makes a huge difference. The first node, I don't think there's a lot of trouble with. It's more so the second node. So we're going to jump into this. This is really where I have, my guy set. I have seen someone mention that having Bishop on the side for the raids helps, but I'm not entirely sure. So what I'm doing here is wherever Greg is, I want to make sure I'm hitting him. So if he's in front of Bishop, I'll use the basic. In this case, I'll use Beast Special. And my goal is I want to hit Greg as much as I can, as often as I can, right? I don't really care about not going for Hela in this instance. And I'm going to try to peel the defense down or defense up off of, there we go. That's peeled off of Silver Surfer. And what I'm doing is I'm really looking to see where is the assist coming from. If I get a blind, I want to try to put it on, oh no. So this is a little bit of a problem here. So we're going to see if I can make up for this, all right? So typically what I would do is I would stun Squirrel Girl, but it looks like I brought Jubilee below 50%. So what I'm going to have to do here is I just need to make sure that I keep getting kills, all right, so that I can go before Squirrel Girl takes a turn. And then I'm going to use Jubilee's ultimate on Squirrel Girl, okay? Now, I do not want to use Beast's ultimate at any point during this node. If you do not have that ready to go for the second node, it is an automatic loss. I don't care how strong your team is. If you don't have that available, you will lose. So I'm going to use her ultimate here on Jubilee and reduce some of that turn bar. Now, my next real goal is I need to get a blind on, let's see here. We're going to just do all of this damage here. We're going to take a bunch of people out. We'll take out Jubilee next. We need to get a blind on Silver Surfer. And unfortunately, I am not getting any assists from Jubilee. There we go. So give me a blind. All right. So I don't have to worry about his ultimate. And I'm going to just take out these other team members here. I'm going to take out... I'm just using basics. I mean, it doesn't take much. If he uses his ultimate, it's not going to do any damage. So we'll just keep at it here. I'll put it on auto, actually. The only ones that I would really use would be Bishops because he has low cooldowns. At this point, I'm actually just trying to save my cooldowns for the second node. All right. So I'm actually going to use her ultimate here because it's going to peel off that that taunt from Red Guardian. And I'm just going to keep going for this Silver Surfer. All right. We're going to use this ultimate here. I really want to get him down. And I'm a little concerned about this other Silver Surfer. All right. So we may have bought ourselves a little bit more time here. So my goal, again, I'm just really trying to buy myself some time. Oh, no. I meant to do that on Silver Surfer. So let's see if we can make up for it. Oh, here's his ultimate. So this is going to hurt a little bit. I have two guys with dodge. It's okay. We'll manage by. So we're just going to take out two of them, and we'll just have Silver Surfer left. We'll just put it on auto basic here. And so that's just the first node. Really, all I was doing was focusing on making sure I'm hitting Greg and trying to get the blinds where they worked. And actually, I screwed up multiple times just to kind of show. As long as you're following that mindset, you'll be fine on the first node. Now, the second node, I mentioned it before, you need Beast's Ultimate. That's going to speed your team up before Emma can use her cleanse, okay? And with Shatterstar and Longshot here, it creates a little bit of a problem. Now, this node does have timeout issues, okay? Every time I'm just looking to see if Jubilee will have her assist. And this is fantastic. She is going to have her assist. I just don't want to get anybody below 50% just yet. So what's going to happen is these guys are going to use their turns. Long shot will miss, which is going to help a little bit from the speed bar. All right. And then Jubilee will be next. I apologize. So I take out whoever has the lower health. Okay. I don't have a specific preference. And then I'm going to use Jubilee's ultimate on Emma because I don't want her cleansing. Okay. And doing this, it varies from one version to the next on who I'm going for, right? Whether it's Longshot, Shatterstar, whoever it might be. What I would encourage is to just keep it the same, right? Try to, whoever has the lowest health, wherever you think you can get the damage in. Once you get one of them out, you're pretty well set, okay? I'm just going to use that special from Iceman. I just don't want him taking another turn. I don't want any more speed bar because timeout is a real issue on this node. And so we're just trying to get through this. All right. I want to get rid of Miss Marvel, and here we go. So I personally like to go for Hulk here. At this point, really, we're just trying to get multiple mana and get his dupes, okay? Just be conscious of doing too much and getting behind here because there's 3 minutes left and only a few guys left. So we'll keep getting turn bar from killing multiple man dupes, but we really want to make sure that we're conscious about the time here. You could put it on auto if you're a little concerned about it, but I typically will not. I'm going to use this on multiple man because I don't want him to clone. It just takes longer if he has a clone out. I'll use that on Black Bolt. Splash damage will kill Hulk. And now I'm going to go for not multiple man, Mr. Sinister, I'm sorry. I just want to get rid of him. He's a pain in my butt. And again, I just don't want to deal with the clones. So what I would typically do here is I would kill multiple man. So I'm going to stun him, and then I'm just going to take him out. I just don't want to deal with the continuance of the clones. I'm going to use the blind on long shot here because that will benefit us. We're going to kill that dupe. We're going to slow these guys down. And really all I'm doing is I'm just going to use my basics outside of Bishop. Bishop will use his because they're low cooldowns. Everyone else, we're just going to use basics here. And we should be able to take them out relatively easily. Longshot missed his shot. I'll get the offense up here. All right, we'll go for Polaris. Blind long shot again. Finish off Polaris. Yeah. All right, and then from here on out, I'm just going to put on auto basic. So we'll have full cooldowns with our guys and full health going into the boss node. But for those of you who aren't attacking the boss nodes, this is how I approach it with these two nodes. So instead of stunning Shatterstar Longshot, I stun Emma. And then on the Mutant boss node, what I do is I am replacing Kitty Pryde with Omega Red. This has timeout issues and a little bit of luck as well, especially depending if Omega Red gets a stun or a slow. So I think we're going to be okay here. So I'm going to use the blind initially on Kestrel because she actually doesn't, man, it didn't stick. She doesn't cleanse the blinds. So I'm going to use this to at least get an offense down on Kestrel so she won't do as much damage. Okay. So she doesn't cleanse. And the problem here is, all right, so we're going to use this on Jubilee because I don't want her providing any more blinds than we already have out. And I don't want her removing my turn bar. I can use the special here. I'm going to use it on Kestrel because it's unavoidable. And then Beast will use his cleanse on his attack. All right. So we've got the cleanse here. Now I need to make sure that I'm slowing down. So this is a little off. Typically what I would do in the past, we're going to have to just start killing people because they threw all those blinds and it really threw me off a little bit here. So typically what I would do in the past is use Jubilee's ultimate on Thanos. And that would stun him and prevent him from taunting. In this case, now we're going to have to get that turn bar, and we're going to have to really just try to outmaneuver Doom. In fact, we may have to, Doom's going to get a turn here in a second. So we may be screwed, to put it simply. So we'll see what happens with this. All right, I will at least take out Kestrel. All right, so if this happens to you, just back out. Okay. Unfortunately, we didn't one-shot the boss node. That's okay. If things don't fall the right way and the wrong people get blinded, especially Jubilee or Omega Red, if they get a blind or ability block, it really screws up the rest of the node. Being able to have speed up, Iceman was slowed initially, and maybe I'll think about putting Iceman on the end because I wasn't able to put out a slow on Taskmaster, and so he was able to put the blind out. So it does create a little bit of an issue there at times. So we're just going to go right after Doom here. Get some slows out across the board. The other one that I want to be careful of is Captain Sam. So I'm actually going to use this on Captain Sam. There we go. I'm going to use the blind on Sharon Carter. But that way Captain Sam can't reduce turn meter for everybody else and speed up his team. And so I think what I will do here is coming back in after the fact sometimes can be a little bit tougher. So what I'm actually going to do is I might put it in on auto just to make sure I clear the node. All right, we're okay. I'm just going to save my cooldowns just for the last bit here. I just put out an auto basic for now. And that way, when these guys come out, I have full cooldowns. This Thanos does hit really hard. So just be cautious of that. And obviously, Maria Hill, if she summons, it takes a ton of time. You know, this is even if you don't have just in the first go, if you have Maria Hill, really try to stun her, take her out, do something, because she can be a problem. And then when you're doing the blinds, if you have an additional blind or an ability block, try to use that on Thanos too. And I'll just put it on auto here. We'll take these guys out.
Daddy?
All right, we'll take out Maria Hill, and then we'll finish off Thanos. So it was a 2-shot. You know, sometimes that happens, but you know, the luck of the draw and who gets blinded and who gets ability blocked. That's really what you're and gets the slow. So you're really trying to manage that the best you can. All right, thanks guys for watching, and I hope this helps.